You probably don't know what you're looking at. This is an all-in-one projector. What you see here, you also see there. And the best part, you can control it with your finger. This has to be the coolest thing I've done so far. Let me show you how I made it. I just installed the basic Windows 11 image onto the mini PC. This part is boring. Let's skip it. So I 3D printed the case for this display. This is the design on Thingiverse. Let's try it on. I'm going to remove the protective film. And also everything that I use will be in the description, so you can buy it too if you like. It fits like a glove. I already put the screws in. These are the screws that came with the mini monitor. I think it's perfect. And you got the ports here. Nice. So now let's put this monitor onto this PC. This is an advanced way of doing it using double-sided tape. I think it should go like this because you got the HDMI port and the HDMI port. And we also got a USB to micro USB here. That's the easiest and the most accessible way. So let's do that. So this is the backlight. If you turn it off, you're not gonna see anything on the monitor. So we have to make this be accessible. Let's remove this protective film. That's about right. That ain't going anywhere. This is it. The all-in-one PC. Yeah, it's basically an all-in-one PC. You could also use it as a tablet. So this touchscreen monitor was around 40 bucks. And you also get a CD, so maybe the drivers. But you also get all the cables that you need. Here we have an HDMI. Let's connect that. Okay, HDMI connected. And we're also gonna connect the micro USB. Okay, let's power it up and see what it does. Let's bring it up. I also made so the keyboard automatically pops up. Let's type in our password. And now it should automatically, I configured it to do so. I'm also gonna have an auto login. So now let's wait a minute. Should be any second now. Not this. We can close that. For this, I waited for this. This automatically pops up. And now we can choose what do we want to watch. Let's go to Netflix. And this will automatically open Netflix. Now choose my user. And now we are in Netflix. And I added the home button to the favorites bar. So you just press TV launcher and you go back home. And you can add any websites that you like here with any logo that you like. And the touchscreen is really responsive. I like that too. And if you want to do the right click, you just press and hold. You probably want to know now, how did I make this? And that's what I'm going to show you next. So now I connected it to my monitor. So this is the main display and this is just duplicated. Everything that's going on there is also here. So now I'm gonna show you everything that you need to make sure this works. So you're gonna need two things. First is this TV. If we go ahead and open it, this is just an HTML code. I'm also gonna let you download this. You can find it in the description. Here are the individual links. Here we have Netflix, and you also have to put an URL to the logo, so it knows, so it can put a picture. If you press Windows R, you get this, and you go to Shell Startup. I already put it there. There's nothing gonna be here probably, but I put this here. And if we go in Edit in Notepad, you can see this just starts MS Edge in app mode. This is the path to the TV. Here you have edge kiosk type full screen and start full screen. Because if you start without full screen, it's just a normal edge tab. So you can close it, you see the X, you see everything. But if you type this, it's gonna start in full screen mode, and that's much better to look at. And no first run, that just means when you first start it, so you don't have to accept the cookies and sign in and do stuff like that. So this is everything that you're gonna need. As you can see, if we just open this, it opens like this, and we don't want that. And here it's in startup. That means when your computer boots, it will always execute this, and when it executes it, you're gonna have this perfect full screen. And if you press on, let's say, Disney Plus, it immediately goes to the Disney. So this is the projector that I'm gonna be using. Let's find a way to put it on. So this is exactly how it will be mounted. We have access to the buttons here, and there's nothing in the way. So again, we're gonna do this professionally with double-sided tape. Remove the protective film and stick it on. Let's press it down a bit. We are going to need an HDMI from the projector to the PC. When we power this up, I think I'm gonna put the projector to be the main display, so it takes the resolution from the projector and not from this one. Because if it takes this resolution, it's gonna look really bad outside on the big projection. Let's go outside. So let's go to YouTube. It takes a while, the internet connection is bad. Let's watch my video, one of my videos. Limited by your storage. And the same thing is playing on the projector. And the really nice feature is the projector, because it has a built-in speaker, and it's really loud, so you don't need anything. So this is the whole package in this small package. This is the coolest thing I did. And it works really good. Okay, so this is me inside the projector. I'm talking to you through the projector because it felt like the most normal thing to do for the outro. Everything that you're gonna need if you wanna replicate this is in the description. And if you have any ideas or how can I make this better, put it down in the comments. So thank you for watching, and the next build, it's gonna be even crazier. See ya!